Manchester United in excellent form. They certainly showed it in their home match, their last match against Southampton.
Well, 5-0, how about that? Come back down to earth today, perhaps, with a draw.
Ludger Falk is the referee today.
Champions Cup quarter-final then, first half underway.
Yeah, huge match, a big atmosphere, and it's the time where you want your big players to produce what they can.
They've shuffled their pack today, Manchester United. Starting in goal, Jan Oblak. Raphael Varane starts with Jerome Boateng in central defence. Anthony Martial starts alongside Ousmane Dembele in midfield. And that's a penalty for Manchester United. Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Oh, that is a clumsy tackle, it really is, and no question it was a foul.
From the spot. Well, he's missed some before, but he didn't miss this one.
Yeah, it is, and he doesn't normally let you down from 12 yards, certainly didn't there.
Let's have another peek at that goal. And that has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. Now Diego Llorente. Marco Asensio. On to the attack now. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. They've lost the ball in a bad area. Lukaku! Marco Asensio. A timely challenge. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Dembele. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Bit of extra rivalry here today because of what's been said in the newspapers, with the manager actually being very critical of his counterpart in the other camp over his way of playing the game, and that he messes about with his team too often.
Well, that suggests to me that that manager doing all the talking is a bit worried himself. I would suggest he should concentrate on his own tactics, on his own side.
That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Here's Casemiro. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Now Danilo. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Now they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. Good defending. Gundogan. Dembele. Romelu Lukaku. That passing is top class. Manchester United chance. Eriksen. Lukaku! Oh! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match.
The goal from Lukaku, and has he hit a harder shot than that today? And to find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
Restarting at 2-0. Now Casemiro. Marcelo. Good vision to be able to switch the play there. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Marcos Llorente. Marcelo. And that's a turnover in play. Christian Eriksen on the attack here. Spotted that well and intercepted. Now that's a throw. Romelu Lukaku. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Rafael Varane. Now Anthony Martial. It's looking good, this move. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Great chance! Off the post! That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Jerome Boateng. Good link-up. And in he goes with the tackle. Here come Real Madrid. Oh, can you believe it? It is a penalty. Was that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
He just didn't seem to get his balance right there. It was a clumsy challenge.
That's a terrific penalty. Well, with a penalty, it doesn't matter how it goes in, just that it goes in.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really cool strike, that.
Off we go again, 2-1. Attacking now. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration. High-class quarter-final we're watching here, no question about that. And just... There's a change coming up, and it's for Manchester United. Good first half, hoping for something better in the second half. The second half now underway of this Champions Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, it got a little bit cagey at times in that first half, but it might open up as the match wears on.
Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Free kick coming up. Here it is again, another look at Morata's goal. And heads it towards goal, Casemiro! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Corner for Real Madrid. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Manchester United moving into the attack. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. It's a very good interception. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. That's great work by the goalkeeper. Lukaku. Mohamed Salah. They've lost the ball in a bad area. He is a saviour there. Gundogan. Trying to thread it through here. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Attack building for Manchester United.
Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture
For Manchester United, they'll be facing Liverpool away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Attacking well here. Good strong tackle. Going for goal! My word, how close was that to an equaliser? And Ronaldo. First touch was poor. Time for Real Madrid to just tinker with the team a bit with a substitution. Christian Eriksen. Mohamed Salah. Good challenge here. Eriksen. And here comes an attack from Manchester United. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Through pass. And here's the shot. That's a good effort in the quest to get level. Carvajal. Gundogan. Dembele. Romelu Lukaku. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Makes a challenge here. Rashford. We have a substitution coming up, and it's coming up for Real Madrid. And here come Real Madrid. Promising build-up until that challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's an exhibition here. Here's a chance! Still 2-1, time ticking away, not quite set in stone the result yet. Can you think what it's going to mean for their next game, Alan?
Well, he really hit that hard and true, Romelu Lukaku. He gets full value for the strike.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Now Bailly. Real Madrid looking good with this attack. Now Marcelo's cross. Shot on! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. And he gives it back to it. Dembele. Lukaku. Manchester United moving into the attack. Now Marcus Rashford. Strong challenge. Well, it's been a devilishly good Red Devils today, and their supporters are very happy with it.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you be when you see your team as play as well and produce the football that they have?
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time.
Here's Diego Llorente. That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition. This could be a chance. They looked as though they'd overloaded the opposition. Well, there's the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United. From their point of view, the first leg has been a good one. It's over now, and they are now set up for that second leg, which they hope will lead them to the semi-finals.
Yeah, thoroughly professional. All about concentration now in the second leg.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here and won the match for his team.
the spot.
Ericsson.
Lukaku!
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Great chance! Off the post! That's a terrific penalty. And heads it towards goal. Casemiro!
Still 2-1, time ticking away, not quite set in stone the result yet. Can you think what it's going to mean for the next game, Alan?
Liverpool, and I think they'll go into the match.
Now Marcelo's cross.
Defend. Shot on!
Champions Cup, quarter-final, first leg. Manchester United 3, Real Madrid 1. Napoli 1, Juventus 1.
Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here. As the sign says, this is Anfield. And as you would expect, alongside me, this is Alan Smith. That's Liverpool against Manchester United. If you're of a certain age, you'll remember when Liverpool were top dogs in the 70s and 80s. And Alex Ferguson came down from Scotland to try and change that, and he did. Manchester United, obviously, in the last decade of the last century, the first decade of this century, he got what he wanted, but that rivalry still really exists.
Yeah, it does, and if you ask the players, and particularly the fans, they will say this derby is the one they look to at the start of every season.
This is the Liverpool side. Loris Karius is the goalkeeper today. Nathaniel Klein starts with Alberto Moreno as the fullbacks. Felipe Coutinho starts, a midfielder in good form. We'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. This is then the Manchester United lineup. Well, it's the old joke, isn't it, Alan? Diamonds aren't forever, but they are, for this game anyway, for this manager.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? We've got those lads on the side of the diamond quite wide, but I think they might tuck in when they haven't got the ball, just to try and stay nice and solid through the middle.
Keane could make a chance with this tackle. Eriksson! Alan, what sort of advice would you be giving to the players to deal with the pressure of going for a title like this? You've been a winner twice.
Well, to put them in front. Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a difficult thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football. But they have found the answer. They've got the formula.
Well, that's cut the deficit a bit, and now that draw that they need to be champions is a bit more in sight, Alan.
Yeah, an unusually poor performance from this side that's been really sweeping away everything before them. So they need to do better.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Nathaniel Klein made the challenge well. That's how to tackle. Manchester United putting this... Here's a chance! And that's a corner for Manchester United. Gundogan. Goal news involving West Ham.
It's a goal for West Ham United. 20 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Comes in with a tackle. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Roberto Firmino. Here's Renato Sanchez. Manchester United on the move here. And that will be a free kick against Liverpool. And he's up for the header. Got up well, over the bar.
Yeah, he really did climb, but couldn't quite time it right.
Another turnover in play here with that interception. Into the attacking third. And now he's looking for some support. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Firmino! Oh, he's just off target, tried to curl it with the outside of his foot.
Yeah, it's a clever effort. Didn't miss it by too much. Good technique. Not a bad try.
Philip. Won it back with an interception. It's Mane. attacking well here. And here's the cross. Coutinho! That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
And in goes the cross. Caught under no challenge by the goalkeeper. Well, it's OK for Manchester United at the moment. They've got the lead as this first half draws to a close. But there's a lot of work still to do. Francesco Acerbi. Gundogan. Eriksen. Trying to find a way through here. Probing away. It's Mane. Throw in now. Good defending. Coutinho. Tackle here. It's a good place to win the ball here. And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes.
Of 3 minutes of added time.
Riley. Christian Eriksen. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Alan, what sort of advice would you be giving to the players to deal with the... And the referee blows. He started the second half here at Anfield. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Gundogan. Here's Renato Sanchez. Manchester United moving into the attack. Liverpool take over possession again. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And the cross comes in now. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Liverpool, they'll be facing Crystal Palace away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Christian Eriksen, Manchester United, putting this attack together well. He could cross it from here. There's the ball in. He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first, quite easily, actually. Good anticipation by the opposing player there to read the direction of the throw. Liverpool want to make an alteration. They're going to bring a new player on. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Real Madrid in their next match in the Champions Cup quarter-final, second leg. I think it's going to be pretty easy for them.
Now Sadio Mane. Roberto Firmino into the attacking third. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Looking to play his teammate through. Throw in for Liverpool. It's Mane. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Chan. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Advantage for Liverpool. Can they take advantage of that decision?
The shot's on. The shot gets blocked.
Gundogan. Here's Renato Sanchez. Christian Eriksen. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Renato Sanchez. We're watching a very evenly contested game here. Neither side being able to dominate the ball.
No, I mean, they've both got really good ball players, people that can keep hold of the football, and we have seen that today.
Got the tackle in.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Emre Can attacking now. We are in the last chance saloon for Liverpool.
Well, the manager on the sidelines waving his centre-halves forward. Could be Route 1 stuff now.
This might be it.
Liverpool have got new man ready to come on.
Coming off the pitch.
We've seen from Manchester United some high-class football. They just need to put the game to bed now.
We've got 10 minutes left on the clock.
Crisp defending there.
They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper.
Just going over to Alan McInally, who's got a penalty to tell us about at the Berlin ground.
And that's going to be a free kick.
Defender to it first. Free kick for Manchester United. That was Alan McInally telling us very briefly, because of not much time allowed, unfortunately, for Alan, a missed penalty by Spurs. Score remains 2-2.
Substitution now. Out. And might use up a bit of time here as well for the team that want to hang on to this lead.
Coutinho. Crisp defending there. Christian Eriksen. Could be dangerous. Eriksen.
Here's a chance. Going for goal.
And now they're 2 up with another fine piece of attacking play. Typical, really, of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the training ground. The manager has got terrific belief in attacking football, and he must be thrilled, probably beyond even his wildest dreams. They attack, they score. They attack, they score. That's the kind of team they are. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Manchester United.
And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Well, you've been saying all along, Alan, get it done as quickly as possible in terms of winning the league title. It was a chance to do that today, but there will be other opportunities. They're still very well placed for that.
Yeah, that's the key point, isn't it? They can't be too disappointed. more games to see them over the line, and they've got to move forward now.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and
Liverpool 0, Manchester United 2, Stoke City 1, Leicester City 1, West Ham United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 82 points. In second, Stoke City with 62 points. In third, Arsenal with 59 points. In fourth, Swansea City with 52 points. In fifth, Chelsea with 51 points. In sixth, Crystal Palace with 51 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, Manchester City with 50 points. In eighth, West Ham United with 49 points. Bottom of the table, Aston Villa with 18 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Sheffield Wednesday with 19 points. Third bottom, Bournemouth with 26 points. Fourth bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion with 27 points. Fifth bottom, moving down, are Liverpool with 35 points.
It's exactly how these matches over two legs should really be, because the home team did its job in the first leg. Now they're here in the away leg. Are they good enough to hang on to the lead that they got in the first match?
I think it will be tough for them. They're strong at home here, these teams, so I think defensively they're going to be right at it.
And today it's Real Madrid versus Manchester United. Manchester United, they're on a bit of a roll, particularly from their last game, an away win against Liverpool.
Yeah, the result never looked in doubt in that 2-0 win, and I don't think it'd be in doubt for them today. I think they'll win.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. Keylor Navas in goal. Diego Llorente plays with Eric Bailly at the back. Casemiro starts with Marco Asensio in the centre of the park. Morata is the sole striker today. They've shuffled their pack today, Manchester United. Starting in goal, Jan Oblak. Jerome Boateng replaces David Alaba, who's injured. Ousmane Dembele plays with Anthony Martial on the flanks. And the attackers. Marcus Rashford starts together with Romelu Lukaku. Made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Rafael Varane. Kroos. Now Anthony Martial. Manchester United putting this attack together well. And it'll go into the middle now. Well, that's always the goalkeeper's ball, and a simple catch, as much as anything is simple in this game. And the referee asserting his authority here early on, giving that free kick. Well, this is now within reaching distance of the final itself for these teams, and for this team, the psychology of this match is most unusual. I mean, they're good players, they've done well to get this far, and now they find that their manager's hitting out at them. In the press conference, normally you hit out at the opposition.
Well, it is unusual.
Oh, chance! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. Here's Martial. Here's Casemiro. Marco Asensio. Strong challenge. Lukaku! Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped.
Look how quick he reacted.
And he gives it back to it. Morata. Such energy, such athleticism to keep going wherever his team require him to be.
Yeah, what an attitude and what an engine he's got. I mean, he's one in a million.
Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. Attacking well here. Well, that's going to be a free kick. That's quick thinking. No doubt about that. Free kick. Toure. Romelu Lukaku. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's looking good, this move. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Now Casemiro. Deulofeu. Llorente. A timely challenge. Here's Casemiro. Ronaldo. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Ronaldo! What a fine save! supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it.
And it's a shot now! And no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well.
Here's Casemiro. Quick change of possession here. Toure. And back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ousmane Dembele. Romelu Lukaku. Rashford. Impressive attacking play here from Manchester United. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Gerard Deulofeu.
Morata! Oh, charged down.
And that is a corner for Real Madrid.
Well, he clears the danger.
Referee's had a good look and decided from what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. Toni Kroos. Manchester United on the move here. Rashford.
And it could be for Cristiano Ronaldo! It's Ronaldo! Wonderfully taken.
Well, there are better times than others to score, and right on half-time is a very good one. It saps the morale of the team that have conceded. Manchester United have scored.
Yeah, they might have got an earful from the manager, but he'll be a happier man now.
(4-1) on aggregate, that's the overall position.
Well, they could be home and hosed now, Alan, really, because a good lead on aggregate. Good first half, hoping for something better in the second half. The second half now underway of this Champions Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, it got a little bit cagey at times in that first half, but it might open up as the match wears on.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal.
And here's the shot. Oh, well saved. No, it's offside.
And it looks as though they might be in to score. Now Casemiro. Jerome Boateng. Getting into an advanced position, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Goalkeeper goes down and comes away with the ball. Well played.
Yeah, it was brave goalkeeping. He didn't shirk the challenge, did he?
Marcos Llorente. Good interception. In quickly. On EA Sports very soon. Really special fixture for you. The semi-final FA Cup fixture for Manchester United. They'll be facing Arsenal away from home.
Yeah, so much to play for. I wonder who can handle the nerves the best.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
It's with Danilo. No stoppage, play on for Real Madrid, says the ref. Mohamed Salah. And here come Real Madrid. Carvajal.
Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully.
Marco Asensio.
In strongly.
And Ronaldo. There's good movement. They're getting forward here, Manchester United. And now the goalkeeper can
maybe think about starting an attack. It's with Toure. Dembele. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. It's a quick break. Morata! Goalkeeper can only parry it out. And shoots! Great stop. Manchester United moving into the attack. Good through pass. Great chance! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. (5-1) is the aggregate score. It's with Marco Asensio. Now Diego Llorente. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Real Madrid given the throw here. Mohamed Salah. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Advantage to Real Madrid. Could be dangerous. This could be it. That's how to tackle. Lukaku. Well, more news on the injury front from Jeff Shreves.
Physio saw it, he went right over on his ankle, but despite his concerns, he's carrying on. So, tough cookie, this guy.
And Jeff Shreves in the know, down by the benches. Oh, well played, the referee. He's gone back to the offence that deserved the booking. He didn't want to stop the play at the time, and he's quite entitled to do what he's doing here.
Yeah, I think we all thought he was going to go back, but good to see advantage being played.
They should win now, shouldn't they? 2-0 here, not much time to go. What impact will that have on the next game?
Well, Manchester United go up against Arsenal after this, and winning in this match, I think they've played well, and they'll be hoping to do the same next match.
Eric Bailly. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. There's some potential in this move. Gonna try one now. He's made the save. Here's Martial. Now Marcus Rashford. That's a good ball, isn't it? They're on the attack now. Two more minutes to play of added time. Rafael Varane makes a challenge here. An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed his punishment. He's going to show a card now, but he wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he's one of our more experienced refs, isn't he? And I like watching him go about his work, and showed his experience there.
That throw has literally tossed possession away. Well, there's the final whistle, and it's a win here for Manchester United. Well, the fans can start looking for their tickets for the semi-final. They've got through on aggregate this quarter-final, and their thrilling cup run goes on.
Yeah, I think the excitement levels have just been ratcheted up a notch or two. They can almost touch that final now.
Let's get a view on Cristiano Ronaldo's match here from Alan Smith.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Good through pass. Great chance. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them. Rashford. And it could be for Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo. Wonderfully taken.
Champions Cup, quarter-final, second leg. Juventus 0, Napoli 1. Real Madrid 0, Manchester United 2.